guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you've been doing well. For today's makeup tutorial, we are doing a half cut crease blue with a little splash of color. If you're curious to see how we achieve this look, keep watching. I'm going to start off with priming my eyes using Milani's eyeshadow primer. I am using Moira's Let's Get Carried Away palette with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going in with the first shade. This one is called Sweet Adventure, and I'm just going to go in on my crease. Now moving on with a different palette. This one's by Rude Cosmetics. It's called The City of Neon Lights. I will be going in with the shade called 500 Days of Glamour with a different eyeshadow brush. Going back in with the Moira palette, I'm going in with a different eyeshadow brush. This one's actually has a name on it, so it's the Smoky Eyes brush. And I'm going in with a very darker shade on this palette. It's called On Time, so it's a very nice dark blue, and I'm just going to use that on my outer corner of the eyes. Moving on with the next step, I'll be creating my cut crease with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. This one's in the shade Light Ivory, and I will be using it with a flat eyeshadow brush. Now moving on with the next step, I'll be using the Moira palette, the same palette, and with a different eyeshadow brush, I'll be applying So Ready on the center going towards the inner corner of my eye. Now following in with the inner corner, I will be applying that center shade. I don't see a name on it, but it's going to be that center shade with a different eyeshadow brush. And again, I'm just going to go on the inner corner. Now for some eyeliner, I'll be using the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the color Black. Going in with lashes, I'm going to be using the brand Cream. This is the style Bossy, so it's their flexible fit 3D foaming lashes. Moving on with the face, I will be using the Glow Recipes Watermelon Dewdrops, and I'm going to use this just to prime my face. I'll be using concealer first, using the Hourglass concealer. This is in the shade Cotton. I will be pretty much cleaning up the eye area that has like eyeshadow. For foundation, I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is in the shade Neutral Light. I am using a different concealer for under my eyes. This one's lighter than the Hourglass, that's why I'm using a different one. This one's the Versed Serum Concealer, and this one's in the shade 1C. I'll be contouring using the Sephora's Contour Stick. This one's in a shade Light to Medium. I'll be setting my face with loose setting powder. This one's the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. For blush, I'll be using the Sephora Colorful Blush. This one's in a shade Flirt It Up. For highlight, I'll be using the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten. Now going in with my lower lash line to finish up the eyes. I'm going back with the Rude Cosmetics palette and using that same brush I used. I'm going in with 500 Days of Glamour and just smoke out my lower lash line. For the waterline, I'm using the Sephora Eye Pencil To Go. This one's in the color Navy Blue. For mascara, I'll be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. This one's in the color Blue. For brows, I'm using Moira's Precision Brow Pencil in the shade dark brown, and their Ultimate Styler Brow Gel, that also in the shade brown. moving on with lips, I'm going to start with a lip liner. This one's the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Los Angeles. And for lipstick, I'll be using the L'Oreal Matte Lipstick in the shade Matte Titude. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario setting spray. And this is the final look. What do you guys think? Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around till the end. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next video.